Welcome back to Wash Woman, Part 1, Episode 2, Syndicate. We are talking about Wash Woman. Who are they? Their characters, their behavior. Remember Part 1, we have talked about their characters, temperaments and all. And we are in Part 2. We are talking here, live with you. Go to Romy TV Africa, Dr.Robert in our YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, and follow us in our Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. And let's talk. Let's help each other. We are the ambassadors of this country. Let it make better. The country will be better by starting by yourself. It's a decision. Every decision made is very painful. In any change, painful must be experienced. But at the end of it, it will be a better place for us, all of us, for our children to come, for our families. Part 2, Episode 2 of Part 1 of Wash Woman. I was talking about how these women, they can drive a man, and we had reached where these women, they can be part of this man, they can work together, they can try to show this man how they are concerned, because already a man has taken the trust of this woman. And then the man, now you are controlled, you are driven. But at the end of the day, the woman will try to give you some ideas. These ideas are not from that woman. They are ideas that shared with the group of the woman. And she will tell you on how you can succeed. She will tell you, don't worry, we are together. Sometimes some business don't work. This life, nothing is permanent. And then you realize that this man has already spent everything. At the end of the day, that's how these men, you realize that they die earlier, stress. Most of them, they have left their families, they have left their children, they have abandoned them. Not because they wanted, but because of the sex that took them there. Then it took them over. And then the woman took their advantage and took them away. So, you know, these women, they never believe in marriage, because they love to be in the marriage, but the marriages, the environment of a marriage is not conducive to them, because it does not allow them. Because most of these women, you know, most men, of course, they will give you a date of maybe the night and maybe in the evening, and then this is the time that this woman, she's needed in her house. If she's married, then this woman, she's not able to be in the house. She need to meet this man, she need to make money. Maybe you as a husband, because of your small earning, she cannot be in a position to be fit of that earning. Then what happens with them, she will not be able to meet this man at night. She will not be able to go with crabs, because where does they get money? Where does they get these men? They get them from crabs, they get them from bars, they get them from outings. And then now here, she's married, she need to be in the house, she need to be with you. And these people, they are not comfortable, because most of the calls that coming to them, the calls of these men and the names they're calling them sweetheart and all. That's why I was talking about that the number of these women, they're using 2 to 3 phones, and a number of a time they don't have their lady names. They don't actually. One of the things that you should be very sensitive, these women, they don't own their own names. They don't use their own names. Number of a time, their names that they use, they have ID, they have everything, but they are not their true name, because of a number of the IDs they are using, they picked from maybe those M-Pesas from town, maybe where it was lost. They registered with them, and they're using them. You can send them money to those numbers. They can go and withdraw very well, but still they're not their names. A number of a time that you are in a city, you have had someone that who has come and they called them their real name, Jane, Mary, Jessica, calling them their real name, and then you are surprised, like, and then she's like, you know, when we were young or somewhere, they used to call me this name. They will give you stories on how that name came, but the truth of the matter, these are their real names, but the name that which they give you, they are not the real names. This is one of other secrets that you need to know from them. They will give you the ID, but now you will prove, because the ID they carry does not resemble them. They have the ID, this is my ID, and the names. But the truth of the matter is that They are not their true name. So you must be very sensitive. And a number of times they don't want you to go into their personal so much. They don't want to involve you in their personal things. But they want to know your personal things because you are the main target here. They want to get what they want to get from you. So they need to know more of you, but they don't want to be known. Why? Because these people, another thing, they will never tell you where they live. That's another thing. They will never tell you where they live. They will never take you where they live. They will tell you, I live in Ngong Road, why they live in Thika Road. They will tell you, I live in Mlolongo, why they live in Utawara. They will tell you, I live in Pipeline, why they live in Kebira. These are one of the tricks that which they're using because they will never tell you where they live. And always, they can even take a matatu. Even when you want to drive them, they will decide. You drive them up to even Mombasa Road, when they live in Thika Road. Then when you leave them there, they will arrive. They will tell you when we talk. They enter even to an estate, but they will get out of the gate the other side, and they will take another matatu to go where they are. Now, these are one of the things that which That's why I want to let a number of men to know that we are in trouble as men, because the men that who are marrying right now, you don't know the right woman that you are going to marry. You don't know how that relation is going to be, because as a man, women, a number of women, when they are married, the women, a number of them, they are married because of they need love, they need protection, they need to be honed, they need to hone you, Mrs. So-and-so. They need to have a family, they need procreations and all. But a man is marrying with a purpose. He wants a wife, he wants a future. Someone that can invest with. It doesn't matter we take 100 years, 10 years, no matter the years, but they want a person that they will invest with. And here now, you will realize you are living with a woman only needs either a baby, or needs your money, or needs only your time at that particular moment, but the mind is not there. But your man, you have decided to have a future with someone. So those are the two different things that makes you cannot cope, you cannot move together, you cannot do things together. When you are telling her, let's do this, she's telling you, let's do this. You are telling, let's do this. And another thing, these women, they are very, as I said, they are very influential. They can influence you to anything. They can make you even start doing that wash. But you're a wise person, you will just get in to learn how it's done. Then now you come out of it because you have known the truth. When you get out, because if you say no, and again, you will never know what's happening. They might even say, they never say that. Get to it, learn it. Now know what to do as a person. These wash women, they can take you out of trap. They can take you out of ministry. They can take you out of your profession. They can take you, they want ready money. And you are working to build a foundation. And then these people, they don't have something that can be trusted. They don't have something they can tell their children how they made their wealth, how they started. Even they are not good mentors. Another thing, they are not good mentors, because what can they mentor their children? How can they tell their children what to do to get money? The world is now open, and you see, a number of times you will realize that the business they're doing is not the business that they can train their children to be doing, because things are changing. We are moving ahead, and what they are doing today cannot be done tomorrow. Many of them are crying. The government is very open, especially when we talk about the DCI. If you go to DCI Facebook page, you will see every day they're posting. So many people are informed, people are getting informed. And now those who thought that they left their marriages because of that business, there's no that business. Now they have gone to prostitution fully. They are doing prostitution because there's no that business anymore. They are getting that person who maybe came from reserve, who doesn't understand, or those who are full of ignorance, but not someone that who is informed, not someone that who is open. And that's where they're getting it from, and that is the people that they are getting their money. But the business is that kind of unwretched business is not there. The chemicary kind of the rest talking about is no longer there. So the business is now, everyone is informed. So These women who left their marriages, some of them, they will try to come back to their marriages, and because of the shame and what they said, how they branded you negatively, they will not withstand you. They will try to look for any man to marry them, but remember, still, once a thief is always a thief. They will look even a way to steal from you. You know, the wash women, they even steal from their husband. Count me. I know some of them, they are watching this. They know. I want, if they can come openly, one of them to tell me how many women who are in the wash business who are married. Just one. And if they are there, maybe 2, 3. And out of 100. But 3/4, they are not married. They are divorced. Some of them, they actually 3/4. Not that there are very few who get to wash. I've never been in that marriage. Very few. But 3/4, they are separated. They are divorced. And that's the truth. We must stand for the gospel of Jesus Christ, and we must preach Jesus Christ. We must believe that there are many ways, wretched, that we can make money and we can succeed. And we must believe that through our efforts and professions, we can succeed. We can still succeed. We don't need to pass any shortcuts. If you are doing like an agent, like a middleman, you are connecting someone to get this and someone to get this, that's a wretched business, because your work, you are using your idea and skills to connect people to get the wretched business, to get the help that they need, to get the services that they need. But when you are doing business which is not there, then this is what I will be talking about. And we will be doing practical things here. We'll be showing what has been happening around. They will threaten you. I put you to this. I do this. That one does not matter. Does not count. But what we're trying to say here, how can we make this country better? How can we make this world better? Because this business, it has a very big team, not only in Kenya, not only in East Africa, not only in Africa, but the world, the whole world. We'll be talking about gold ma. They call gold. You have been heard about gold, which is done even to pick people. They call gold ma. Because now you have been hearing about wash. This is another business they call gold ma. Selling lands which does not exist. You know, someone like me who have lost the land, who have lost properties, I can stand and say it is very painful. Selling an a land that does not exist to you. Imagine you are in that shoes. So these are what, you know, women, they were given the influential language that they can influence you to do anything. They can influence you to get to anywhere. They are used by many people because they know that if they come to you, you will buy their ideas, you will get in. Now, one of the problem we have with these men that who are not married or have never been married, you don't know who you are going to marry. The kind of a woman you are going to marry, which kind of business, which kind of job this woman is doing. They are very hard to be in business. Try to put them in business, they cannot maintain there. Try to give them maybe take them then stay in the house, they cannot. Of course, we don't say that you make them in the house. Try to tell them to work in an office where they earn a salary. At the end of the month, they are waiting for a salary. I'm telling you, these people will not withstand waiting the whole month to get paid. Sitting in a business in a shop, waiting for a client to bring money. Sometimes you open the whole day, no client is coming, you close, and tomorrow. They cannot. They want where they will get money fast as it can. And now these are the people, our young boys and young men, they're looking to marry. Does we have a future? Can we have a life? Who to trust? There is a problem with our system. There is a problem. And when I talk about women, I don't have, when I say that this script is going to come, I saw many people come to my inbox telling me, Shindwa, telling me, shame on you. But I will not. We have started this journey. We will walk this journey together. We will move it. We will not stand. We are here because we have to enlighten the people. We are not going to go back. No. Not because of anything, but because we love this country. Because We need a future for our children, for our young men who are intending to marry, women who will sire children for them, women who will give them children for future. These people, as I was saying, when things come dry, I say they will steal from you, they will steal from your brothers, they will steal from your sisters, they will steal from even their own brothers, their own families, their own uncles, their own aunts. That is how bad is it. There are people who are used with faster money. So when they lack the money, they will come to you. They will try their best to look for means how they can take from you. You can be, they steal even from their friends. You are very close friends, but they are, what is lagging in their mind on how they will get out of you, how they will get rid of you to get what you have. That is what is their mind. That is how they are operating. That is their belief. That is their move. How they can survive. They are for the survival. Fit for the survival. They have no future. They are not thinking about tomorrow. They are not ready to build a future with you, starting from down, from the scratch, moving. And as I told you, there are people that who can bring you down in a minute. They can destroy you completely. They can put negative, false allegation to you to make sure they have finished you. So they are not afraid of anything to say or to do. These people are very dangerous, I'm telling you. Wash woman is very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Now, the question is, how are we going to survive as men who are not married? Who are we going to marry? And at any given woman, when you see a man or a man seeing a woman driving well, living a good life, we have women, remember I said that it's 3/4 of them. There is a quarter that who are doing well through their hand effort and all. But I'm talking about seeing these women driving and doing what a number of a time you are seeing in a table 3 to 4 business already talking there. Be very careful as a man that you need to talk with them. That you have gotten a girlfriend, you have gotten be very careful, because where you are getting yourself, I've got friends who have died through that. Where you are getting is not a right place. Where you are getting, it can take your life away, because either you utawekea mchere, you will be put in mchere, that they call mchere in English, maybe rice, but that term is used as mchere, which is mostly happening in Isri. Either they will chop you off, or they will make sure they have done anything to make sure that you are out of life. And I'm talking this with confidence about women. I'm talking women. I'm not talking man. I'm talking women. Be careful of these women. They will look so empowered. You know, they believe that they are empowered, but their empowerment, without that wash, there's no empowerment. That's not the way to empower the community. That's not the empower to empower. That's not the way to empower the future. No. No. So I'm not talking this from any bad way, but I'm talking to enlighten the world. I want you to go to my YouTube channel, Robert TV Africa, and Dr.Robert also go to Facebook page, like, subscribe, Instagram, and follow. Let's learn this, because I know it will be of help for you. And if it's not for you, for your children. If it's not for your children, for your family. If it's not for your family, for your friends. And if it's not for your friends, for the better country. Let's all wake up. Let's work. Let's struggle. Let's have a same struggle. Let's move forward. Let's change our life. Struggle. Let your house be closed because you have not paid rent, but try to work hard to pay it off. Struggle. Walk. Not a must that you must drive because your colleague is driving. You don't know what your colleague is doing. But tomorrow it will be better for you. Take some time. This Roma never built it in a day. It took some time. Take some time. Build yourself. Build that tomorrow. Make it work. Things will work for you. You know, There's a number of things that I've looked at. This business are so many. There are so many, from taking money from bank, from that wash, from share, name them. We will be coming to your screens and telling you every step. And we will not be stopping there, but we will keep on telling you. We will move around. We will go to every town. We will go to every place to psychoeducate. In psychologists, we go to psychoeducate, to teach people, to show them the way, to tell them the truth, to tell them what's happening. And we are here. What we are asking is more security of the police and more protection from the police to do this, because I know it is a risk, but I know my God is my protector, and that is it. We are not going to fear anybody. We are not lesser in any way. We are not going to be intimidated. We are not going to be psychopaths. No, but we are going to stand firm. We are going to talk about this. We are going to demonstrate it. And it's gonna happen. And we will make a better country. We will make a better country, because that is what every person needs. Now, allow me to, as I'm going to wind up, before we are going to come back with our part 1 episode 3, but currently we are part 1 episode 2. I wanted to summarize talking about why this wash women. We are still going to talk about the women, so don't expect money soon. These wash women, you know, number one, these are women that who are having a very big connection. They have a connection. You know, a woman in a community, she always have that favor. A woman in a community, she's always protected. A woman in a community, she's trusted of every word that she speaks. A woman in a community, she's always taken right. A woman in the community, she is protected even by the government of Kenya. If a woman goes out and say you raped her, a woman goes out and say you beat her, a woman goes out and say this and this, of course the government will come, but the government is not coming for men. They don't know what men are going through. Many men have been paralyzed completely, financially, spiritually, emotionally, by these wash women, but they have nobody to cry to. They don't have the information. They don't know their rights. They don't know what they can do. And this will help them know the right. And this, we will be guiding them. We will be teaching them. We will be taking them the right steps to do. People have been fearing if they say maybe their marriages will end, their families. Already your family has ended, because you used to provide, you cannot provide. You used to feed the family, you cannot feed. You used to take your family out, you can take out. What do you think has remained in your family? You are full of stress. You cannot have sex in your family you used to have. You cannot do good things that you used to do with your family. Already your family has ended. What you need to do, you need to step out. Some, they are using a syndicate. They come and sleep with you. They get a baby from you. They will tell you do this and this. If you not do this, I will tell your family. If you do, those are those are wash things. Those are the one of the tricks that which are used. And these are things that we want to come out for once and for all, to clear the air, to make things work, and to make things to be the way they should be and supposed to be. Some of them have taken you out of your ministry. Some of you have taken you out of your church. Most pastors have gotten to this trap. And some of you it has made you fail in life, in marriage, in ministry. These people, they know how they will come and tell you how they will support you. They will tell you how they have sponsors. They will tell you the good things they will do. And when they trap you, you have sex with them. You know, there's a covenant between sex. There's a covenant that you make. And through that covenant, it is what will make you lose the control, lose the road, lose the way. I was conned last year, December 2021. Sorry, 2020, the month of, on 4th of December. My laptop went, money, my gold watch, my gold ring, and other things. They are very nice. When they drag you with mushere, they will drag you to anywhere they want to drag you. The process is going on, and it's going to be very bad if the person took cannot return them. Because it doesn't matter who took it from you, whether your brother, your sister, whether the person who is close, but so long as was taken in a stolen way, that's stealing. So if they are not going to come back, I'm telling you, it's going to be very bad. It's going to be very dangerous. It's going to be very worse, because it is not ending. We are going to expose this exposure. We are going to make it open. We are going to take it far. We are going to make it happen. It is happening. When we started, we have done things that which we started, people say that it will not happen. And we want to change Kenya. You don't need the whole world to change the country. You need a few people to change the country. You need a few people to change the country. You need a few people. You need you and me to step up and start changing the country. And if you step up, I step up, then the country will be in a better place. The country will be in a good place. And now, if you keep quiet, I keep quiet, who is going to make change? Who is this wash woman? Wash woman is a woman who does not believe of tomorrow, believes of today. A wash woman is a woman that will never stay with you when you don't have money. A wash woman is a woman who doesn't believe lacking. They believe you should have. A wash woman is a woman that will drive you badly, even you find yourself committing suicide, because what you are providing, what you have, they will never have enough. A wash woman, as you give this, they are seeing the next. They have very influential, convincing languages. And most of the time, even if you find that you are married with a wash woman, they did not come at first because of love. They came because of the business they needed from you. But when they found maybe that business was there and they already found with you, they will live with you, but know that there's no that marriage, because the time will come, they will get out of that marriage. And when they will get out of that marriage, then, because they will not mind, if it's love that which took you there, it might make you remain there. But because the love did not took them there, it's business that took them there. It is money that took them to that love. And now that they have not found that business, they have not found that love, they have not, whatever that brought them to that, they have not found it, then they will not stay there. They will move away. They will leave you. They will not care. Don't think that they will come back to that marriage. They are not meant for marriage. They are meant for separation and divorce. They have decided, not even men, they have decided for separation and divorce. They have decided for single parenting. One of the lady just texted me yesterday when I said that today we will do it. And she was telling me, shame on you talking on women. And I said, I know what I'm doing. I and my crew, my cameraman, my director, my editor, my executive, all, we have done enough research. We know what we are talking. We will not be stopped. She was like, asking, are you doing wash business? She said, yes. Why? And I said, no. If you are doing, it's your problem. But I have to. Now, she's like trying to put like I'm talking of women, that of the single women. No, I'm not talking. If the relationship cannot work, you cannot be there. I'm a counseling psychologist. I talk more of domestic violence. One of the domestic violence, if there's any indication of domestic violence, get out of that relationship. Because I'm a pastor, but I cannot tell you to remain there, that let's pray. No, some things we pray when you are in safe place. We do counseling. I was called yesterday, and they told that there's a relationship that which is ending. And probably like today, I'm going for that counseling. When we were talking of course, I charge 5,000, and we were like, can we give you this 2,500? I say, it's okay. But what is there? That is a relationship that I want. One of the things that asked, there is any domestic violence, there's any threats? No. And then I said, it's okay. Because if there's threats, number one, I don't talk as a pastor. Let's pray. We will know nothing like that. Many people have died in relationships because of that. Especially men have been harmed, but now the government have been supporting the women there. But now even men have been harmed. It's only that they have not been coming out to speak loudly, to talk what is happening. But both of them have been harmed, men and women. But the fact remains, as the woman was talking, I'm talking about single mothers and all. I'm not talking, maybe to clear the air, I'm not talking of the single mothers. What I'm saying is that 3/4 of women who are single and separated and divorced, they have come from wash because they cannot withstand a man that who is not wash. The calls they are getting, the lines putting off. Any man that gets to a relationship needs to have a woman as his own, can call anytime, can do anything. These women, number one, they never said they are married. Even when they are married, wash women, they never said they are married as much as they are married. Always they will say they're single, because no man will need a married woman unless this man needs only a person for a while. But every man needs a person that can be free anytime, any minute, can walk freely, can call at night anytime. Nobody needs something that is limited. Let nobody cheat you, even us. When we have married women, we tell them we are comfortable. We are not comfortable. We have someone else who is keeping us busy. That's why we tell you we are comfortable. When we are talking about having a man who is married, the man that you cannot call anytime, the man that know that you are in danger zone. Your life is in a danger zone. But now I was talking about the single people, the single women, who came from. We have people who are single, not by choice, some by choice. We have people who are single because of what happened in their marriages, but we don't say that they were bad, or we don't know where the mistake. The mistake has to be done by the two people to be single, not one person. That is, this he did for me, I did for, no, it's for two that who made the mistake, and then it should be looked at too. But here I'm talking of wash woman. That's what I was talking about, and I will be coming back to explain what is this wash. I was just bringing you to know the environment. I was preparing. This is preparation of the environment. Now we'll be talking what is wash, the terms that use, how it's done, why they. We do practical, how it's done.